Hi there, Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com. Welcome to today's video update. So everyday update of cryptocurrency portfolio, something I've been doing on a daily basis since February 2021. So welcome to today's update. Make sure you stay to the end of this video because I always talk about something of importance after the update. And it's important that I do the obligatory disclaimer. I'm not a financial planner, I'm not a financial advisor. So make sure you do your own due diligence, your own research before you make any financial decisions. And also understand that all investing is risky, so do not invest more money into cryptocurrency than you can afford to lose. So with that, let's share my screen and go to the spreadsheet. This is a spreadsheet I've been updating. Three main columns: altcoin, Bitcoin, and totals column. And the red is when it's went backward. Green is when it moves forward on the previous day, and the red is when the price action has gone backward on the previous day. So let's see, we had a green day yesterday, but before that we had a lot of red. So this signaling that things are very bearish at the moment. Lots of days, consecutive days of red. So let's have a look at today. Today's date is 17th of December, and this is the page I get the figures from. It comes in from a live feed into an asset group, and I get the final figures here. And final figures here. So what we've got here is this portfolio consists of one Bitcoin and a selected, specially selected altcoins, and that's the total. We've got US dollars on the left, British pounds on the right, same portfolio. And this is the percentage split. So the figure I want here is 168,857. Just got the time in there. Get the figure now. So 168,857.48. 168,857.48. I don't know, is that right? Yep. Let's bring that down, and that's minus. So that's red. Minus 11,455. And what we got next? 215,419.63. 215,419 and 53. Let's see if I've got that right. Yeah, 63, not 53. 60. So let's bring that down. What we've got here? 13,000. 13 minus 13,000. Should I clarify? And Bitcoin's down 2,000. So what we've got here is another red day. Red. So we got altcoins down 11,455, Bitcoin down 2,191, and the total portfolio down 13,647. Yesterday went up 18,000. Today's down 13,000. So altogether, it's obviously the trend has been very bearish, if you can see. And we've had some indecisiveness, but really the trend has really turned this beginning of December very, very bearish. Tried to fight back, but not very successful, both on the altcoin and the Bitcoin, which is very interesting. Yeah, so things are trending downwards. Let's take a closer look at the charts. So you got the total. This is the total crypto volume, and which is 2.1 trillion. That's down from the all-time high of 3 trillion about a month and a half ago or so. And or maybe a month ago, I can't remember. When did it reach it? It reached it beginning of November. So yeah, down from 3 trillion, which was a great milestone. And it will go up again, like I said, it reached this height, then it went down again to reach the next height. So it's got to go down again to reach the next height, which may be a little bit further away, but it will still has to go down to reach it. So imagine the next height being 5 trillion. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? And don't say it couldn't do it, because, back in 2020, around the beginning of the pandemic, we were only, 200 billion. March, let's say March. Yeah, March, pandemic started. 200 or so billion, 250 billion, 245 billion. So it went more than 10x in, I don't know, 18, 19 months, 20 months. So that's, so to think it couldn't double, it's not out of its capability. But we shall watch that, and there'll be a lot of money made and lost during that time. Looking at Bitcoin specifically, the monthly RSI. So the monthly RSI, it shows that when Bitcoin hit peak of its cycles, it usually had to get past this blue line, 71.68. There's a level on the RSI, which is overbought and oversold. So once it got past it, the interesting thing, the 2013 peak had 2 humps. Okay, it went up once, and then it went up. The actual real top of the market was then it went down underneath it. And this was a very important support and resistance level they had to get past. In 2017, it did the same 2 peaks again. Up, which is the false top, and then the real top, which was this one, 1st of December. This is when, December, shall we say. So this is the monthly chart. And then it went down underneath this 71.689. Went into a crypto winter, and then we came out again this year. So we had a first peak in March, April. Came down again. Now we're looking for it to hit another peak. And it was attempting to hit that peak, and we thought, okay, it's going up, and then at this time it went down again, and then it went up. Okay, it's just about to breach this level. Once it breaches this 71.68 level, we're off to the races, but it got rejected. Tried to get above it, but just didn't make it. This is a very hard level to really get past. So it's gone down again, only to try again. So when is it going to try again? Well, I don't know. Probably early next year, middle of next year, Q1, Q2. But it won't be until it reaches you see the RSI reach this line of 92 or thereabouts, and we know we're coming to a market top. So the market top, this would have to turn around and would have to breach this line here, this 71.68 level, before it reaches the market top. So we shall watch and see. At the moment, it's going downwards. It's going to do a U-turn. We'll see how far it goes down. But this shows, whether it's Bitcoin is being overbought or oversold. So we shall see. On the Gaussian channel, see, we use many different charts and indicators for confluence. In other words, confirmation, double check, double confirm what's happening. As we said here, when Bitcoin first entered the Gaussian channel during this bull run, it went down, tipped it around May the 16th, and then got sucked into the quicksand. this Gaussian channel acts as quicksand, pull it in. Bitcoin fought very hard to come back up, got sucked back in, and then it made another very powerful attempt, 3-4 powerful attempts, 1 5 week after the other. Sorry, each of these are 5 days, 5 days or 20 days of very powerful momentum, and it, pushed it out of the tunnel. And I said, if I drew this line here, I said it has to get, first of all, it had to breach the orange line, then it had to breach the red line. If it breaches that red line, it's kind of clear, but if it breaches the green line, it's really clear. It didn't quite make it. The wick touched it, but it didn't quite make it past the green line, and it fell back. It lost momentum, fell back into the tunnel on the, around the beginning of December. And for the last 15 days or so, it's been sucked into the tunnel and even deeper. So this candle finished a day ago, and this new candle here started just underneath it. So it didn't start above it. So it shows that the momentum is continuing downwards. And at the time of this, just before this candle started, I was looking at this and said, well, if it can hold the 47,700 level as support, it might be able to make its way up, but it's fallen below. It wasn't able to hold it as support. So the next level of support is going to be around the 43,000 level. So the 43,000 level, let's make it clarity here. 43, somewhere around this is kind of support we want it to find. So this will be, if it continues falling, this will be where we hope it will be caught. And if it gets caught here and bounces on this, settles on this, and doesn't fall below this, that's great. This has got a chance, between that here and there's free fall. So if it falls up to this level, it's got a chance of using this as support and then bouncing off it. If the momentum is too strong downwards, it will fall below this. But this is the next catchment point, shall we say, catchment line. And so we shall see. I'll leave this out. Save this. I'll leave this here and see what happens. See whether it. But if not, it may breach this green medium line. This green medium line here, it could breach it, and then fall, into the bottom half of the tunnel and even underneath it. It hasn't done it so far in this bull run. Usually it falls underneath the tunnel during when it goes into the tunnel. It's always falling underneath the tunnel. Okay, so anyway, I'm not going back there, but it's falling underneath. It hasn't fallen underneath the tunnel yet, but this might be its time. It may be time for it to fall under the tunnel. And if that does happen, well, it could go to much lower levels. But we shall see if it holds support at this this level 43,700 level. So a very important level for it to hold. The golden cross and the death cross chart indicators showing that we're moving closer and closer to a possible death cross in the middle of January, where the green line and the red line cross over each other. So because of this downward motion, it seems to be continuing a downward momentum. So unless there's a dramatic, the interesting thing, it has actually slightly breached this 200-day moving average red line. It's slightly breached it, so it's doesn't seem to be holding it very well as support here. If it goes down to 43,000, It's 43-ish. We definitely would have breached it. And then we definitely looks like, you know, we could be well, more likely in line for death cross if it continues to breach this line. And this indicator is showing that things are still bearish. So market is still heading downwards. This mouth is open very wide with the red on top, the green at the bottom. And this yellow line is pointing upwards, showing the strength of this downward trend. So the downward trend is pretty strong. It's a pretty strong downward. It's not a mild downward trend. It's actually quite a severe downward trend. So there's a lot of things indicating that things are going downwards. So you position yourself accordingly. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on that. Keep you good. If you like content like this, make sure. In short, we're in a bear period at the moment. Still within a bull market, an extended bull market, but things are bearish. If you like content like this, make sure you hit the like button, share button, and notification button. Make sure you visit our website at IamWealthyandRich.com. And scroll down here and get your millionaire mindset and investment strategy now. It's free. And get your mind and finances in order. Okay. So that's a little gift for you. Like I said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button. I hope you found this content useful. And there's no need to panic. You know, it's a short term. There's a short term setback, shall we say, correction. It's not really a setback. It depends. It could be people are making a ton of money right now, though the market's going down. So it depends on what side of the fence you're on. But it's a temporary situation, and things will always reverse. So keep level-headed. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I've said that. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.